Welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just turned 5 a.m. on a Friday morning. Let me share this. Welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders there. So, there we go. Now, really good idea. I'll just show you where my the trading platform is at the moment. So, as I said yesterday, a lot of the trades, so double trades for what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 pairs. A couple of them are negative now, but that's okay, or in drawdown. I did say there would be a pullback on all those pairs, so that's okay. I'll go through the ones that I've got in trades, and they've all got TPs and stop losses, and I'll explain it a bit later. But anyway, yeah, okay. Let's stop sharing that, and we'll just go now across onto TradingView. Yeah, is AUD CAD. It's not. If you took the long fine, now we're currently there's not a daily situation, daily candle. There's now pullback over the last couple of days. It's sort of the Tuesday, Wednesday change. You got that push up at the start of the week, and then now pull back down again. Right. Then AUD-CHF, I've got a pink on it because it was coming up towards that. So now I'm going to take that off because it's not made the rail. Yeah. And it's next week. I think they're talking about this rate decision. They haven't said anything, or sorry, there's a lot of chatter here, but TradingView hasn't actually put down what they have as a prospective result. So, yeah, so we've got this sort of push up, and then a direction change. We'll see how it goes to go back again or not, or whether it pulls back down. Welcome, Tom. Right.
Hey, Brian.
There you go. Now, AUD-JPY. Reason I didn't take this, we had candle outside the rail, we had a long, but we've got no triangle. So I never took this trade. Okay, but it's
Brian?
still, yes, Tom?
I have things happening here today, so I'm going to sit quietly and mute you.
Yeah, mute
Okay.
you.
I mean, mute me.
Yeah, mute yourself. Yeah, no worries at all.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, I'm just going to go through the pairs and see where
Okay.
we're at. I showed up at the start. Did you want to have a look at my trading platform? I'm in a couple of drawdowns now on 2 trades. The rest of them are still in positive.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's just trialing out this strategy as such. Anyway, all the best. All right. So AUD-JPY, that was a pink, but we're really not really looking at it from that sort of point of view now. I didn't get into that trade as I said, because there's no green triangle. Okay. What do we got here? Let's balance the trade. That's okay. All right. Welcome, Darren. I don't know if you're still on the road or you're back home. Okay. Oh yeah, so AUD JPY, that's why not. AUD NZD. It's sort of gone sideways this week. Still positive, like still buying, but not out to the rail or anything like that just at the moment. Right, then AUD and Singapore. Again, no triangle here, nothing. There's still long, but now it's pulled back again. So we've had, as I did say yesterday, day before, we're going to get a pullback because with a push up like that, it needs to pull back to be able to, because it just needs to, just got to even it out before it can take off again if it wants to. AUD USD. Not a trade, still wondering, it's just sitting there in the middle. So we either need one or the other side. And here had no green triangle, so it was not a trade. So CAD CHF. It was that on pink because I was looking for it. It was coming close. It's now pulled back. I'll just keep it on my watch list at the moment, as in it could push up further. We'll just see. Doesn't matter if it pulls back down again. Just take it off the list. CAD-J. Now this is another one that got the rails. We got along, but there is no triangle down the bottom there. So I didn't take that trade. Yeah. And then you're getting the pullback as well on this. Right, CHF JPY, I got into a buy only on this candle. We now have a long on the next candle. I think it was, Darren, I think it was flashing off and on this candle yesterday. Oh, can't remember. Anyway, but I am in this trade currently, only up by 8 or 9 pips. That's all, but that's okay. I have my first TP is at the 3/4, second one at the rail currently, but then have a strategy if or when it makes that 3/4. So we'll see. Okay. After a nice big push down and outside the rail, it's more likely to potentially make it to the 3/4 at least. We'll see over time. Okay. Okay. Now let's go down through the euros. So your AUD, I have no trade on. It's come back up into the middle phase there. It's nothing to really, if you got into that short and you got the 3/4 there, great. Okay, Euro CAD. Here's another one that is come back down to the rail and now pushed back up. So we'll see whether it comes back or whether it continues in its trend up. What's this one? Economic sentiment and inflation. No, that's your CAD. So not, if you had have got in here, that's fine, but it's now pulling back up again. We'll just It's not a trade for us there. Okay, Euro CHF. That was coming up close again to the rail. It's now pulled back down, not quite to the middle, but it was something I was watching. But just see, it's not sort of close now out to the side, outside the rail. Okay, Euro GBP. This also it's dropped off nicely, came to about the 3/4, pushed back up again. It's just sitting around that middle, so it's not something to potentially have any trade opportunity at the moment. Are you there, Darren?
I am, Brian, yes.
You're still on the road though.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, that's okay. Euro JPY.
Yeah, I'm in this one.
Oh, you did get into it. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of drawdown now.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, my Euro JPY, I'm still up 70 or so pips on this one. Because I got in when it changed trend bar, and on the next candle I got in on that one. It did have the long. So yeah, they're all having a pullback at the moment. They were well up when I went to bed last night. And then New York session, they've all pulled back. That would be in your daytime, you would have noticed. I think London, when London opened, I think in your morning, that's when they surged, and then they pulled back again in New York session.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Euro NZD, just like Euro AUD, it's now pushing back up again, but nothing to, no trade opportunity at this point. We'll see when it's got to here. We'll see now. We might get some more sell. We'll see what happens anyway. This is all the euros. So Euro Singapore. Now, no triangle. Yes, it was slightly out. Yes, it changed to green, but like here's a potentially trade opportunity, but it hasn't given me the basic requirements that I need to be able to take that trade, and neither would you, Darren. So, rightio, Euro USD. Patience, a lot of this, a lot of patience.
Yeah, I'm still in this one.
Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, and it's still buying. That's good.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You got the long, it pulled back. It didn't quite make the stop loss, and then it pushed back up now. This one you've been in for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never took that. So now GBPs. Let's see where they're sitting at. So this is the GA. It has gone from sell down into the buy, made 3/4. That's good. Push back up to here. Yeah, it's just not in any. It hasn't made one side or the other of the rail to be able to have a trade opportunity yet. Just wait for it to do its thing. And maybe any rate decision or no rate decision. Sorry, there will be a rate decision next week in AUD. Whether they keep it on hold or whether they change it at all. I don't know. I don't think they will, but we'll see how it goes. GCAD. Again, it's got from one side to the other. You got the short. It's now pulled back. The only thing is there's no triangle up here. So I personally wouldn't have taken it, but it doesn't mean it's not a good trade. And no, Darren wouldn't have either. Right, GBP and CHF. This has just been going sideways across that middle, never touching the outside rail. very few trades in that one anyway, at this point in time. Now, this is where we start to get into things. We've got GJ. It came outside, it gave me a triangle, it changed trend bar, I got into it, it pushed up, it now has pulled back. I have 2 trades on that. When I open here, I open 2 trades, one with a TP here at 3/4 and one at the rail at the top,
Yep.
which I can adjust. You're in the
Same.
same situation, Darren. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting the tweet. You're waiting for that long, where all I'm waiting for is the trend bar change. We'll see. It just means I got in a bit earlier and potentially have a tighter stop loss, which means I have a greater sort of profit margin if and when it makes it to the TP, the initial TP. Right. Not that matters. I'm just pointing it out. That's all. So GN, same as GA, hasn't come to the rail, poked up, pulled back, come back up again. Not a trade there at this point. It's really easy, isn't it, Darren, just to see these? They're just so simple. Right.
Yeah.
Now you're still in this GBP Singapore. You got
Yes.
into that buy.
Yeah.
It's now coming back into positive. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So I've got two positions on that one.
Oh,
under
you
the new
took 2. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Wow.
did, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So 1 to 3/4,
First
1 to
one
right.
trade under the new rules. This one. Yeah. But it was. Yeah.
This was the first one under your
Yeah.
new rules for 2025.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rightio. And GU, was that also the same?
Yeah. This is under the new rules. I initially opened one position, then he pulled back to entry. So I thought I'm getting opening a second position. So this
Right.
is under the rules again. Yeah.
Right. So you got 2, and it nearly came to 3/4. It's now jumping back up. He's just got to make it a 3/4, and you've got 1 profiting out.
Yeah. Yeah. Just another little push. Take
And
out
then
profit.
and then you move the second one to break even.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh. This is
Exciting.
looking promising, Darren, isn't
It is on this one. Yeah.
it? Okay. No worries. And GBP Singapore as well. Sometimes not a big movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so into DCAD. So easy to identify these now too. Come on, Rail. Where are you? Okay, so it pushed from the outside. We did have triangle.
Yeah, this is the one I have the 2 on that I think I'm going to lose.
Oh, you've got 2 buys on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
good,
pair
Tom.
I was talking about. It's not the E ones I was talking about. I'm talking about
Yeah,
this one.
it's NCAD.
Yeah.
Under the new rules, it's like, for me, triangle change. I didn't take it because it was back in 15th of January. But with that trend bar change, I would have got into the buy, would have profited 3/4, change it to break even, back, or whatever. I might have even would have been in here somewhere anyway. But that would have been a profitable trade for me. And Darren, you probably wouldn't have taken it because it didn't have may not have had any candle outside of the rail. Oh,
No.
Tom, that's no good. He's still hanging on there, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm going to let it run, absolutely, because I can't tell you how many times I've canceled trades and then they turn around. So my policy now is let them run to fail.
Okay.
So
okay,
if it fails, it fails. But that just tells me we're going to continue going down then.
Yeah, it'll break the low.
Right. So these are the first two trades I will have lost in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Well, fantastic. And it just proves the point. You can't win every trade, but that's okay.
Exactly. That's why
Still be
I'm
on the
not
positive
heartbroken
side.
about it. It's like, okay, well, let's see what happens.
Can I just have a look? Let me just have a look and see with your Renkos. I'll go, oh, what's there? I'll go NCAD. Come on. Oh, I don't know where we're going with that. There we go. NCAD's there. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Where did you get in them, Tom?
Uh,
Was it over here somewhere?
no, it's on that.
Oh, it
Can
would
you
have
blow
been
that
at that.
45 minutes up? I can't really see it on
Yeah,
the small
yeah.
screen.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Did you get in
Okay,
at that
so
change over there?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Uh, at the bottom to your left, that long.
Over here.
Yeah. So that's where my stop is, and then my entry is
Yeah, yeah.
up at that first break of the high where it says long up there where everything's green.
Yeah, just here or
One
further
up.
up?
That
Oh,
long
that
right.
one.
Yeah, I got in
Oh,
right
yeah.
there,
So where they all went green and that you
and
got
it
in
took off,
there.
and I was like, yay,
Yeah,
and then it turned around. I thought, oh no, it's only
yeah.
coming back down to the equal highs,
Yeah,
uh,
no, it broke it.
and it broke it. And I was like, okay, well, it's going to turn around here, and it pushed back up,
No,
perfect,
no.
and then it continued to
Continue.
take. So I'm
Yeah,
looking at this either going further down, like way down, or
yeah,
it's going to stop here because it just hit equal highs again,
correct. Just
and
there.
now it's going to take off again. So so either way, it's either gonna turn into a winner or it's gonna knock me out. Either way.
Yeah. You could have Darren's luck and it just be there by the skinny of teeth,
Yeah,
couple of
exactly.
pips, and then turn around.
Yeah,
The life of a trader. Unbelievable, isn't it, eh?
yeah, it happens.
Rightio, well, I best of luck.
Thanks.
Rightio, so back to NCAT on this, nothing for us at the moment, Darren. So we have but the point is under the new rules, that would have been for me, that would have been a winner and a break even, no problems whatsoever. NZDCHF, again, it's just sitting in the middle there. That would not have been a trade because there is no triangle for me. That has to sort of be there at this point in time. It's now just sitting around that middle and pull back. NJ, I'm in that buy. I did have a triangle. I haven't got a long, but I do have a green trend bar. And I think it took a while to sort of get itself moving. It didn't really do much. I think I got in even at that candle. So, and then it pushed up nice, and then it's now pulled back down. So that's one of my one of my trades in drawdown at the moment. But I think where's my stop loss? 85376. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. It's actually at the bottom of this candle here, right at the rail. And TP at 3/4 and outside the rail. But we'll see. Right. NZD USD. No trade there. Nothing to sort of oh my gosh. Alistair.
I thought, hello there.
Oh, you're back home.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Everyone,
Hello. How are you?
falling apart. I got. How long have you got?
Oh, probably
A
around
very
about
sore knee.
20
Very
minutes.
sore.
But,
It's rubbish.
oh, did you do something silly to
It's just
upset?
wear and tear. It needs, I
Okay,
don't know,
wear and tear.
old age.
Okay. You've had an exceptional amount of usage out of it, and now it's
And
getting upset.
I got a second opinion next month, and then see what I'm going to do with it.
Right, yeah, no
Chop it
worries.
off, I think.
Ooh, it's a bit painful, is it?
I know. Anyway,
Is it
crack
painful?
on. Hey,
Painful, is it?
very annoying.
Oh,
It's annoying. It's just annoying.
okay. All right, NZD USD. We're just going through the pairs and looking through with the sort of the new criterias or the new things we're working with. Anyway, Singapore Japanese yen. This one's moved nicely. Do have triangle, have the long in the trade. Did you get into it, Darren?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. All right then. We'll see. Profit at 3/4. It could all just shoot down in flames, but we'll see how we go. Look at that, making out the equals. It didn't cut below the bottom and pushing back up. No, yeah. USD CAD, I don't want to go near this thing. This is crazy. Now it's starting to push itself down. US dollar's weakening off a bit. It probably would have been a good trade, but the point is the amount of stop loss on that thing would have just been prohibitive, I think. Just not worth it. Let's just wait for it to come the outside of the rail and then see how we go from there. Yeah. All right, USD and CHF. Still just going. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. Tom, look at that. Made the 3/4. Now it's just dropped back down to the 1/4. So
Right. So now you're back in the quarter range.
correct. Now we're looking
So
at
unless it keeps going down, which I don't think it's going to do, I think it's going to turn and go back up.
Yeah.
I'm looking for this to come down, give me some sort of signal into the lower half of the range.
Yeah.
And then do a buy up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it covered that territory quick, huh?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, one day. Retail sales, housing permits. Okay. There's a bit of stuff, but I mean that's
it'll probably reach the other side of that rail before it pushes up.
Well, it moved 100 pips roughly in the day.
Yeah, I think it's going to beat that middle low.
Yeah.
That red wick.
Yeah. Yep.
To your left.
Yep. Oh, that one.
Yeah, I think it's going to beat that, but not beat that green one to your left.
Yeah, there. Okay.
It'll touch the rail and push back out.
Okay. Right, and UJ, I'm in this trade as well. We did have triangle, we've got trend bar change, we've got the long, but it's pulled back. So it just depends. It may come back and knock me out, but we'll just see how we go. 151, where are we? This is the other negative trade I'm in at the moment, 1564. Yeah, and my stop loss is at the bottom of this candle here. And I would have taken the trade somewhere in there. It was in positive, and now overnight in the US session, it's New York session, it's just sucked back. USD and Singapore, it's not in any sort of position at the moment to consider a trade. Gold, though, has not come off, and it's pushed up higher. But I just got it on the pink because, at some point we're going to get a sellout like we did there. This price is just well in that extreme at the moment. And also to silver, but it's not quite made the run yet to give us anything to push back down. This is my gold AUD, that also too. Bitcoin's dropped down to 95, 96. It's still hovering around that middle low. It's sort of just little bit exhausted, just getting its breath back. US oil has pushed up just for the day. It's still in the right direction. That's
Yeah.
made 3/4. It did, didn't it? Darren made 3/4 for you
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
And now you have a second trade that's at break even.
Yeah.
And that's where this is what I said yesterday, that's where I would pull it back down now to the top of this last push up. So there's a bit of profit in there from where you entered to that point if you want. You don't have to. But it pushed down nicely in there. So you have to manage your own trades. It's just how I would do it from that point. So and this is the drill baby drill.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily in the US. It'll be sort of all the other ancillary countries that the US has control over now. Like Greenland and Mexico and Canada and
Gulf of America, drilling in the Gulf of America.
yeah, I'm sure he had to just fly over it so that he could do that. Anyway, there we go. That's the full lot at the moment. So still only the JPYs or the majority of JPYs there. I'm just testing out our current theory at the start of the year when things sort of get hustling along a little bit. We're already here. It's already the Valentine's Day. It's already the 14th of February. So, any questions? Oh, Alistair, you've been following these new sort of rules?
You're the other, some of, not in the last few, I think there's a couple of bits I've missed, and I've never really caught up with your when you know the 3 bar thingy, the one you had earlier.
The which?
Your other chart. The
the
Renko.
Renkos.
Renko, exactly. I've never got back to looking at it. I saw it just after it came on, and then I thought I'll recap it, and then I was up in Scotland, and I've never got. I need to go and dig back to the video, which I plan to do. I've never done it yet.
I'm sure. Maybe next week Tom might take us through his things behind it. So we'll just But I'm sort of focusing on this at the moment, with the daily on the standard Japanese candles, looking at the rails and triangles and trend bars sort of set up with longs and shorts, working off the daily.
I'm trying to look at the daily. I mean, I haven't looked at the daily, but then looking slightly lower at 4 hour, even down to 1 hour, and on your extremes, looking at the pullbacks just to get it tighter in. It's not necessarily waiting for the long and the shorts and the daily. Anyway, I'll be mucking about with it just now. So we'll see.
Just remember, Alistair, that the 45-minute on the Renkos are equal to the daily time frame on regular candles.
Okay.
They run together.
I need to look at the whole thingy again. So I've not really got to grips with it. I mean, I watched it and it made a lot of sense. I thought it looked interesting, and then that was as far as I got with it. So
say that again, Tom. The 45-minute here
is your daily time frame on regular candles.
Okay, thank you. Did you get that, Alistair? So this Renko 45-minute.
Yeah.
What Tom's saying is equal to your daily.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I will look at it when I've got a minute. It's just been a bit
no
back.
So like the 15-minute would be your 4 hour time frame.
Right.
Okay.
Because
I'm running the 45-minute and the daily right now, and the daily time frame is 12 months.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So when that daily time
Yeah.
frame flips and you get a long, you're in it for months.
Forever.
Yeah. I
And then
agree,
you're
Tom.
picking up trades every day as they continue that 12-month path.
You're stacking.
Right.
Yeah. But I definitely need to look and see what the basis of the idea was behind. But yeah.
Okay.
And then I will do it in the next few days, and then I'll be able to ask questions. So
Yeah, your best bet is to look at YouTube channels for
yeah,
Rencodes,
yeah,
secrets of Rencodes and shit like that.
yeah.
Because that's where I learned all this. I just happened to
RENKO.
stumble upon it.
RENKO.
Yeah. Okay. I was in I was in the Bank of England yesterday, but I didn't come out any wealthier than when I went in. It was just the museum, not where all the gold is, sadly. I did ask and they said no. So
Yeah, so but it's easy to follow the other things we're doing. You need a triangle, need
yeah, I'll have a look at it.
candle out, all that sort of stuff. In that sort of relatively shorter term type trade, or it could be. I mean, they could be following exact the same trades as what Tom's looking at, but we're just that sort of point of view. We'll
I
just see.
had to go and get my application for my visa for China for next month.
Yep,
So
going to
expensive.
China, are we?
Next month, yeah.
Oh,
It's so expensive, the visa. I mean, unbelievable.
well, how's China going to make any money if they don't charge you heaps?
I think they're doing okay.
I don't think they are, to be honest. But anyway,
No, I'm talking about the visas and people going to see them. It seems quite busy.
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, that's all the pairs for the moment. As I said, is from CHF, JPY, all the JPY is down. I'm in all of those. So we will see what happens. We've had a pullback near the end of the week, and it's it's fine. We'll just see what happens. It's always in the lap of the gods. So anything else that we need to cover off? It's the end of the week for me anyway. We've got another 24 or so hours of the trading week. And then hopefully I'll be back for the start before the market opens and see how the week went and plan for the week. See if any of the other pairs have moved into a position for potential trade. So gold is there. We'll see. But at the moment it's really surging. So nothing else. Tom, Darren, Alistair?
No, don't think so.
No,
I'm good.
Thank
All right.
you.
So I think the action will be next week for the AUDs anyway, because there'll either be no decision or a decision, and then we'll see. And then apparently from there, if there is a rate cut, then that's when it's going to be pretty soon. We will get an announcement of a federal election. They're already in election mode. They're all, fluffing their feathers up and giving away our money to everyone, or pretending to anyway, saying they'll give our money to everyone to get votes. Rightio. Until it'll be my Monday morning, your Sunday. I'll see you then. Have a good time. If anything changes in the stuff, I'll notify in the chat. Okay.
Okay, take care.
Till
Cheers.
then.
Good to catch you,
Bye.
man. See you soon.
Hey.
Bye.
Yeah.